We love hearing about good things happening to good people, and the Baker family are just that. Battlers who've hit the jackpot. But they almost missed out on the winning ticket because Dad thought it was a waste of money.
Wowee.
Welcome to our beautiful house, Bridget. I remember just falling down onto the floor and crying and saying, I can't believe it.
Oh my God, I'm crying, but I'm so happy.
My first reaction was, you sure? You're not getting scared? It sounds kind of scary.
We never thought that something like this would happen to us.
It's safe to say Narelle and Dean Baker and their 3 children are on top of the world. While they might be newly minted multi-millionaires, it's a far cry from what these Aussie battlers are used to.
Narelle was working 3 jobs to get us by.
From 7 in the morning till 6 at night, working Sundays.
The last few years haven't been kind to the Baker family. Dean was diagnosed with prostate cancer.
You never want to hear that your partner's sick. Sorry.
Unable to work in his government job, Narelle held down the fort, taking up work in childcare as a teacher's aide and a Woolies checkout operator.
Very tiring. So just to keep our head above the water.
The couple has 3 beautiful kids, Ashley, Amy and Thomas.
She was trying to do everything for our family to keep us afloat, but it was just bringing her down.
It was tough on my kids because I had to try and help, Dean with his conditions, and obviously with our son who is on the spectrum.
That buffer we had on everything we were paying just got smaller and smaller and smaller to the stage where you were just meeting your obligations.
Things getting so tight, Dean asked Narelle to hold off buying lottery tickets.
Can you just hang off on them until I go back to work when there's some more money? And she said, yeah, righto. And her yeah, righto means I'll do what I want. I'm eating my words now.
This is the moment when Narelle got the phone call that would change their lives forever.
Your total prize value, as at this point in time, is $4,249,491.
Oh my God, this isn't for real. This isn't a gimmick, is it?
I was in shock and I started to cry and I'm saying, are you serious? Is this really, have I really won? And they go, yes, Narelle, you've won.
Well, Narelle, you might be able to quit one of those 3 jobs you have anyway.
Oh, no way, I'll be quitting all of them.
Husband Dean thought it was too good to be true.
She said, we won the Marta lottery. I said, get out. So I hung up, I rang Marta head office, and they came back and said, congratulations, Mr. Baker, your wife won the lottery today.
What was it like when you first walked in?
It was like walking into a fancy Airbnb or motel.
The Bakers are now trading their Penrith home in Sydney's western suburbs for this waterfront mansion on Queensland's Gold Coast.
It's very extravagant here. It's very opulent.
And then coming here, we're like, whoa, are we allowed to touch that?
Incredibly, Dean and Narelle can now retire 8 years earlier than they were planning.
Now we can go and do what we want, when we want. We don't have to go, well, we can't do this today because we've got to go to work.
Now you're rubbing it in.
Pretty much.
They had recently switched to buying Marta Prize home tickets because it supports cancer research.
I actually lost one of my best friends when I was 14. She just collapsed and passed away. So it was like, yeah, it's just a very big thing.
Pretty awful thing to go through.
Sorry, I smell like BO.
Dean is still recovering from his treatment, but is now cancer-free. Dr Jodie Saunus works for Marta Research.
The research programs that are going on are into chronic diseases. It's entirely possible that research that we're doing here at Marta will come full circle and one day benefit people who buy a ticket.
You never know, you could be the one that ends up needing that research one day.
The family's preparing to farewell their home of 18 years to make the move to Queensland.
Will you be bringing a bit of Western Sydney to the Gold Coast?
Yeah, of course.
So
of
yeah,
course.
he's a big Panthers supporter.
You can change states, but you can't change loyalty sometimes.
So, state of origin, you're still going to be in your blue.
We're flying that blue flag out on the balcony for everyone to see.
Yeah, you can take the boy out of New South Wales, but you can't take New South Wales out of the boy. And good luck to the Bakers. So glad you're cancer-free and make the most of your wonderful new life.